Do you want to sniff markers with me? I'm not joking. Look what I found. So I was at the dollar store in the Halloween section and I found these scented markers. And these are really nostalgic for me because once upon a time I used to have scented markers, but even before that, I don't even think they're a thing anymore, but I used to have those scratch and sniff stickers. And I'm willing to bet that a lot of those legacy scents still exist in these markers. So let's give them a whiff. And you know, this is a really interesting thing as a perfumer, is that your brain gets wired differently and you start trying to understand the molecular construction of different scents that you encounter. And that includes, you know, like the typical scents in toys, in candies that we'll often encounter. All right, so I'm not gonna do all of them, I'm gonna pick a few. Why don't I just start with, this one I think is supposed to be lime, so let's start with that one. Look how cute, it's Frankenstein. Okay, let me put this on a blotter. Wait, let me do it this way. Oh, I'm surprised. It's not what I expected. I was expecting it to smell more candy-like in the direction of, you know, Givaudan's lime oxide, which is like this it's really easily recognizable. You find lime oxide in a lot of functional fragrances, like in you know, soap for detergent. And I was sort of expecting that because it's really typical. Now this doesn't smell like lime at all, actually. It smells more like in the citrus direction, like in the lemon direction or sweet orange. Like my best guess would be like limonene. I hope I said that correctly. Sorry, I'm looking at the ingredients at the back to see what it seems really limited. Yeah, limonene. So that's what they have in here, but there's something else which I can't identify, but it takes it in a sweeter direction. Let's try another one. Okay, so the next one I chose is Dracula. And I chose this one for nostalgic reasons because this one's supposed to be strawberry, and I'm willing to bet that I know what it smells like. It's going to be in the direction of those who are in the 80s know this, but the strawberry shortcake toys that had that plastic quality to them and that, you know, were instantaneously recognizable. Yeah. So aldehyde C16, that typical plastic strawberry scent. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so the next one is a little zombie. At least I think that's what it is. You can kind of see his brain. Anyway, so this one's supposed to be, it's not lemon, this one is banana. And whenever it's one of those typical banana, I'm like willing to bet this one's gonna smell like banana runts, which tells us that it's isoamyl acetate, a very typical banana scent, like that, that artificial candy-like smell of banana runts. It's also the scent of, you know, banana liqueur. And all the molecules I'm talking about are all easily available online. You could get them at Perfumer's Apprentice if that's more convenient. And by the way, if you're working with this one, use it in sparing quantities. They kind of suggest 1%, but you'll notice that this one can become overpowering really quickly. Okay, let's do one last one for the road. And I wish they had cherry because that would have been a fun one. Okay, let's do grape. And grape is associated with a little witch. And the scent of grape is often associated with a molecule called methylenthranilate, which in this case, you can get it, I believe, naturally from a natural source, but in this, it's obviously synthetic. And methylenthranilate is a really practical molecule. It can be used both in flavoring, but also in fragrance design. You could use it in reconstitutions of different florals, neroli, orange blossom, gardenia, tuberose, and a little bit in jasmine as well. Anywho, let me know if that was interesting. There are a few other markers we can sniff together after school.